More to Marketing. Welcome to More to Marketing, the podcast on marketing, product, and everything business. I'm your host, Susan, and today we're going to be talking about marketing ethics and sustainability. In today's socially and environmentally conscious world, businesses are being called upon to adopt a more ethical and sustainable approach to marketing. The traditional focus on profit maximization at any cost is giving way to a more compassionate, or at least seen as compassionate, and responsible way of conducting business. Ethical and sustainable marketing practice not only align with the consumer's expectations, but also build brand trust, loyalty, and contribute to a positive impact on society and the environment. Ethical marketing and sustainable marketing are two closely interwoven concepts that form the foundations of responsible business practices. Ethical marketing focuses on promoting products and services in a transparent and socially responsible manner. It goes beyond profitability, emphasizing fair treatment of employees, responsible labor practices, and considering the well-being of all the stakeholders involved. Sustainable marketing, though, on the other hand, entails the development and promotion of products that have minimal negative impacts on the environment. It encompasses responsible sourcing of raw materials, sustainable manufacturing process, and reducing carbon emissions through a product lifecycle. Together, these concepts create a powerful synergy in ethics and sustainable marketing, guided by values such as accountability, transparency, and the pursuit of a positive societal and environmental impact. So, implementing ethical and sustainable marketing practices offers numerous benefits to the business. So, number one, meeting customer expectations. Today's consumers are not just looking for quality products. They want to support brands that align with their values. Ethical and sustainable marketing practices resonate with consumers who want to make responsible choices through their purchases. By demonstrating a commitment to social and environmental responsibilities, businesses can attract and retain customers who prioritize these values. Number two, building trust and loyalty. Trust is crucial in any successful brand and also anything that is brand consumer related. Brands that practice transparent and responsible business strategies are more likely to build that trust with consumers. When consumers believe in a brand's commitment to sustainability and ethics, they become advocates and loyal customers, leading to more long-term relationships and long-term success. 3, enhancing brand reputation. Ethical and sustainable marketing initiatives can significantly impact a brand's reputation. And this can go either way. If you do bad things, it's a negative impact. Think of all those oil companies and car companies who have misled consumers when it comes to environmental concerns. By promoting responsible practices, though, businesses can differentiate themselves from competitors and attract customers who value ethical considerations. A positive brand image built on ethical principles can lead to increased customer loyalty, positive word of mouth, and a stronger market position. 4, driving innovation and adaptability. Embracing ethical and sustainable marketing requires businesses to think innovatively and adapt to changing societal and environmental needs. This mindset encourages the development of new products, services, and processes that align with ethical values. By actively considering ethical and sustainable practices, businesses can stay ahead of the curve and remain relevant in an ever-changing marketplace. 5, contributing to a better world. Ethical and sustainable marketing practices have a broader impact beyond business success. By reducing environmental impact, promoting social responsibility, and supporting community initiatives, businesses can contribute to a more sustainable and equitable world. This sense of purpose and positive impact can attract like-minded customers, partners, and employees who share the same value. Now, there needs to be some principles of ethical and sustainable marketing. And I've got a list here of some ones that some businesses that want to go down this route need to consider and put in as part of their principles to be part of ethical and sustainable marketing. So number one is definitely that transparent authentication, being authentic. Transparency is essential in ethics and sustainable marketing. Brands should openly share information about their source practices, so where everything comes from, manufacturing process, and the environmental impact. Now, authenticity goes beyond surface level marketing tactics here and requires a genuine commitment to ethical and sustainable practices. Number two, social responsibility. Brands must consider the broader societal impact of their operations. This includes fair labor practices, community support, and responsible sourcing. By actively contributing to the welfare of society, businesses can build trust and create a positive brand image. 3, environmental stewardship. Minimizing environmental impact is a fundamental practice and principle of sustainable marketing. This involves adopting sustainable practices, reducing waste, conservation of resources, and promoting environmental conservation throughout the supply chain. And also, if products return back, what happens there too? 4, consumer education. Educating consumers about the significance of ethical and sustainable products is crucial. Businesses should provide information about the benefits of responsible choices and empower consumers to make informed decisions. This can be done through things like marketing campaigns, educational content, and transparent communications. Continuous improvement is number 5. Ethical and sustainable marketing is an ongoing process of improving and adaptation. Businesses should regularly evaluate their practices, set measured goals, and track progress. This commitment to continuous improvement demonstrates a genuine dedication to ethical and sustainable values. Now, when you're actually implementing ethical and sustainable marketing practices, you need to really think about the following. So this is how you actually effectively implement them. So 1, you need to define your values. Start by identifying your brand's core vision and mission. These values will guide your ethical and sustainable initiatives and make them more authentic. Clearly define your commitment to social and environmental responsibilities. 2, transparency in communication. Openly communicate about your ethical and sustainable practices, challenges, and improvements. Some companies I've seen have these in their annual reports or have special reports just for this topic. Share your sustainability journey with your audience to build trust and authenticity. Provide clear and accurate information about your products and services as well. 3, educate consumers. Many consumers may not fully grasp the impact of their choices. Educate your audience about the significance of ethical and sustainable products, encouraging them to make that conscious decision. Provide educational resources and also engage in transparent communications wherever you can. Collaborative partnerships is number 4. So look at collaborating with suppliers, organizations, and like-minded businesses to really amplify your impact. Partnerships can lead to innovation solutions and a greater reach. By working together, you create a stronger collective impact. Number 5, measure impact. Establish those KPIs, those key performance indicators, to track the impact of your ethical and sustainable initiatives. This could include things like your carbon footprint reduction, waste reduction, social contributing, how many trees you may have planted, how much money you've put into a community group. It could be anything. Regularly assess your progress and make adjustments as needed. Now, there are things to consider with ethics. A good use of ethics is something that has transparent communication. So brands like Patagonia openly share their environmental efforts, fostering trust and authenticity. Also, another good use of ethics is the consumer privacy protection. So companies like Apple prioritize data protection, respecting consumer privacy rights. You've also got community engagement. So Tom's One of One campaign engages consumers while contributing to social causes, really exemplifying the ethical marketing. As I mentioned before, there's some companies that unfortunately are bad or have bad practices. So bad use of ethics is things like deceptive advertising. So some firms still use manipulative information or use falsified claims to mislead consumers and really do erode trust over time. Could also be unethical targeting. So when you target vulnerable groups or manipulating emotions for sales, you're really neglecting ethical considerations when you've got that, as I call it, factor. Another is greenwashing, which is very common at the moment. And this is where you've got companies doing misleading, eco-friendly claims without substantiating their environmental efforts. Good sustainable practices include things like you've got circular economy initiatives like IKEA's buyback program, which encourages product recycling and promoting sustainability. Another good sustainable practice is reducing the carbon footprint. Unilever's commitment to reducing emissions and using renewable energy sources demonstrates sustainable practices. And then another good sustainable practice is the fair trade and ethical sourcing. So companies, like one I think of straight away, Starbucks, support fair trade and sourcing ethical produced products and goods. Bad sustainable practices. Well, irresponsible waste disposal. So some companies disregard proper waste disposal methods, neglecting the impact and having a negative impact on the environment. Excessive packaging. So really going overboard when overpackaging products contributes to environmental waste, conflicting with sustainable practices. And ignoring the supply chain ethics. So companies overlooking unethical practices in their supply chain does affect sustainability efforts. We all saw what happened when Nike was undone a long, long time ago for slave labor in the Asia area. That did have an impact on their brand, and then they turned it around. Now, I do have some examples here. We've touched on them, but I've got a bit more detail on each. So success stories leading the way. So several brands have successfully embraced ethical and sustainable marketing, serving as inspiring examples for others. So Patagonia. Patagonia is known for its unwavering commitment to environmental activism. The brand has integrated sustainability into the core business model. So it is everywhere in every level, which is fantastic. It uses recycled materials, promoting repairability, and advocating for environmental causes. Patagonia's commitment to ethical and sustainable practice has built a loyal customer base. Unilever. So Unilever's sustainable living plan demonstrates its dedication to addressing global challenges. Brands under the Unilever umbrella, such as Dove and Ben & Jerry's, prioritize environmental sustainability and social responsibility. Unilever's commitment to ethical marketing has contributed to success and a positive brand image for many of its brands. Tom's, as I mentioned before, one-for-one model exemplifies how a brand's mission can drive positive change. For every pair of shoes sold, Tom's donates a pair to a person in need. This commitment to social responsibility has resonated with consumers and created a strong brand identity. So, ethical and sustainable marketing is no longer just a trend. It is a necessary evolution in a business world for many businesses out there. By aligning values and actions, businesses can make a sustainable, positive impact on society and the environment. Ethical and sustainable marketing practices not only build trust and loyalty, but also contribute to long-term success. Embrace ethical and sustainable marketing, and together, let's build a purpose-driven brand for a better world. Now, the key things to have on your checklist for ethical and sustainable marketing are transparency, so make sure all your communication is honest with your consumers. Respect, uphold consumer rights and privacy. Social responsibility, engage in community and social causes. Environmentally conscious, implement sustainable practices. Verification, validate claims for authenticity. continuous improvement. Commit to evolving your ethical and sustainable standards over time. This will help you in navigating all of those ethical and sustainable elements, fostering long-term trust and positive impact for both your brand and society. I hope you've enjoyed this podcast on ethics and sustainability in marketing. Ensure to follow More to Marketing for more podcasts, and share this podcast with anyone you know that may be interested in this topic too. More to Marketing.